So, I've been thinking a lot about The Last Jedi. Had a lot of questions, a lot of issues, just like the majority of people. I want to talk about Snoke for a second. Has anyone actually noticed the difference between the first movie, between episode 7 and 8, how different Snoke looks? And this isn't like other Star Wars movies where time has elapsed between the two. We have about, 5-10 minutes between the first movie and the second one, or episode 7 and 8. She's handing Luke the saber, picks right back up, right there. And Snoke in the holograms looks a lot more withered and worn, wounded, scarred, deformed, weak. You see him when he stands up. Even when he sits back down, how he kind of has to support himself. He's very different than what we got in episode 8. In episode 8, he looks a lot younger. To the point where, ever since episode 8 officially released photos of Snoke, people were actually speculating whether or not Snoke could regenerate, because even the scars didn't look as bad. He looked a lot younger. I ignored it because I pretty much just thought Rian Johnson was a dick. But then I realized a lot of people have this theory, and as much as I would like to believe it, I'm not sure. But there is a theory going around that Snoke was actually projecting himself. He wasn't really there. And this was a test to see what Kylo would do. And then I realized, well, when Luke projected himself, he actually did. He looked a lot younger, like noticeably younger. So maybe Snoke was projecting himself, and that's why he looked so much younger than he did in the other movie. And even his voice wasn't as deep and as raspy as it was in episode 7. His voice had a lot more pep to it. So, it is interesting. It's certainly better because Ben Solo is in no way, shape, or form a strong enough villain to be taking over the series. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. What do you guys think? Do you think that's possible? Let me know.